Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another video, and it is time for yet another match preview, and Bristol City take the trip to Norfolk to face Norwich City Football Club, and news relegated Norwich City Football Club as well. Obviously Norwich, masters of this division, are they just know their way out of it, and the right way as well. They know they are wily old foxes in Norwich. They know their way out of this division, and that's this season proving not really much different. Second in the league at the moment, Dean Smith, their manager, ex-Villa, of course, led Villa to a 9th place finish in the Premier League, and nurturing the likes of Jack Grealish, Tammy Abraham, obviously we know, Conor Hourihane, who was brilliant, Axel Tuanzebe, and just generally some ridiculously good quality players, like even the likes of Ollie Watkins, some very, very good players who are at the Premier League level are performing as well. So Dean Smith, very, very good manager for Norwich City, and again has been promoted out of his division before with Aston Villa Football Club. Norwich's last game was a 3-0 win over Coventry, and they've won 5 in a row in the league, so that's something to be wary about. And I'm just going to read off the team the Norwich played against Coventry, because it is utterly bonkers. Tim Krul in goal, obviously vastly experienced, Newcastle, Brighton, brilliant goalkeeper. Sam Byram, Grant Hanley, who was a brick wall, Andrew Bamadele, same thing. Max Aarons, linked with Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Borussia Mönchengladbach, ridiculously high-quality player. Marcelino Nunez, who signed in the summer but has been a revelation since he's arrived. Kenny McLean, obviously very consistent championship midfielder. Todd Cantwell, all the potential in the world. Aaron Ramsey, not that one. Josh Sargent, again, USA international, very, very capable player. And Teemu Pukki, obviously, who is a goal machine at this level. Just hasn't quite clicked for him yet, though. But the conversation among Norwich fans is Teemu Pukki or Josh Sargent, who is going to get that shirt. And in the last game, it was Josh Sargent and Teemu Pukki off the front. With Josh Sargent off the front, Pukki up top. And again, it's worked. And you can't argue with that, and certainly working for Bristol City at the moment though. Again, 3-2 win away at Blackburn last time out. Very, very, very good attacking performance, and a scoreline that probably flattered Blackburn a tiny bit as well. We were very dominant in that game at Ewood Park. Bristol City obviously lining up with Dan Bentley in goal, back through Zach Viner, Cal Naismith, Rob Atkinson. That seems very settled now, that back four, including Bents. Mark Sykes at right wing back, who's taken Kenny Wilson and George Tanner out of the team. Matty James, Alex Scott, Jade Silva, Vyman, Wells and Conway, who are on absolute fire at the moment as well. And I don't see any reason to why Nigel Pearson would change this team, unless, of course, he's realised this is going to be a much bigger challenge against a very, very good Norwich City side, who we're going to be incredibly wary of, obviously. This is probably our biggest test so far of the season. Yes, we lost our first 2 games, but with the pedigree the Norwich have, the pedigree the manager has, and the quality of that team is this. I can fairly assume this is going to be our toughest game of the season so far, and possibly even toughest game of the season in the whole. But obviously, after that, we take the trip to Turf Moor, so that's going to be even, equally tough probably. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very difficult game. And I think, as much as you maybe won't like this to hear as a Bristol City fan, I think we've got to give the players and the manager a pass on this game, even if we go and lose it. Because Norwich are ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. The squad depth they have is not... It's all the players would probably start for us. It is that good. I'll just name the players they had on their bench against Coventry. Angus Gunn, Ben Gibson, he starts for us. Ono Hernandez, he's in and around the first team. Gabriel Sara, very, very exciting Portuguese talent. Kieran Dowell probably starts for us. Daniel Sinani, yeah. Jordan Hugill, probably. And then they've injured is Liam Gibbs, who's been very impressive so far in the games he's played, and Isaac Hayden, who spent half his time up at Newcastle, and he's been a Premier League player for most of his career. Bristol City are expecting probably to face Isaac Hayden and Liam Gibbs as well, because they're back from injury. So, in terms of how I expect to line up, I expect same goalkeeper, same defence, probably the same midfield with Mark Sykes and right wing back still, and Alex Scott and Matty James, or perhaps Joe Williams, maybe. I think I'd keep James in though, because I think he's proved to be a very, very important first team player for Norwich Pearson, and the way how the team clicks from back to front. I think he's very important in that, and even though he might not have the legs, he's quite key in terms of how we transition and hit on the break. He's quite key with his passing range and his overall nous in terms of where to be to receive the pass and where to place the pass next. He's very good at that, and I think that's something that's gonna be very key for us going forward. Andy Weimann will stay, obviously. I expect Tommy Conway to stay as well. We have the elephant in the room in Naki Wells and Antoine Semenyo, perhaps even Scott in this discussion. Obviously, Scott won EFL Young Player of the Month award, so congratulations to Tommy Conway. He's been brilliant and rightfully deserved. But obviously, there's going to be a conversation because we've got probably one of our best players sitting on the bench, and we've desperately tried to keep hold of. Obviously, he's still working his way back from injuries, Antoine. But at one point do you go, you're our best player, you have to be used. And a game away at Norwich where they're definitely going to have more of the ball from us on the counter attack. Imagine his pace against a probable Norwich high line. This is all something for Norwich Pearson to think about. I wouldn't mind if we went with the same team, to be honest. Even if we went with Conway, Wells, Weimann, that's absolutely fine because they've been performing. They've been very good, but they have also been playing against teams who have either been quite inconsistent or in transition, or just not living up to the hype yet, or newly promoted. You get what I'm saying. So maybe it's time for Antoine to return to the team. But if Norwich Pearson went for the same three, Conway, Wells and Weimann, I'd not be disappointed by that whatsoever, because to be honest, they deserve to be in the team. They have been very good. Who would you like to see in the Bristol City 11? Let me know down in the comment section below. This was the Norwich City versus Bristol City match preview. My prediction for the game, I don't know, I feel like we can nick something from this game. I feel like Norwich, obviously, we're going to be very good in terms of setting up to win. They need to win. I'm not sure in terms of how we can cope with their attacking prowess. They have got Temu Pukki, Josh Sargent, Todd Cantwell, Martin Nunez. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know, that our defence can be caught lacking at times, or wanting to be found. I'm not sure. I think we might go under here. I think we might go under 2-1. I'm sorry, I don't want to be negative going into the Burnley game, which is going to be even equally as hard, to be honest. But I feel like we'll go under 2-1. What's your score prediction? If you're more positive than me, if you're not as what's the right word? Pessimistic as me, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm hoping for something. I'm hoping for a point. If you offered me a point right now, I'd absolutely take that. I'd absolutely take it, because they're very good, and we're still in a better transition. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. Keep safe, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.